Here's the lineup. 30 laps coming up. Robbie Rice is on the pole in car number 22. And alongside in row number 1, former sprint car champion Brian Tyler in 73. Second row, Jonathan Bennett and Dave Darland. Billy Puterbaugh Jr. is on the inside of row number 3, along with Tracy Hines. In the 4th row, it's Dave Steele in 91 and Tony Elliott in 66. The 5th row, Casey Kane and Tony Ave. 6th row, Bobby Smith and Derek Davidson. Steve Cerniak and Bud Katinger in the 7th row. Row number 8, Eric Gordon and J.J. Yaley. Row 9, Jason McCord and Justin Marvel. In the 10th row, it's 99 Brad Armstrong and 2J Levi Jones. And on the back row, Brent Poole in car number 9 and Jim Mills in number 45. Cedar Rapids, Iowa, and the green flag waves. Here we go.
Well, that first corner was very important. You had to get in there first. This is a tough racetrack to pass on, and Tyler got a great jump on Robbie Rice, beat him into turn 1.
Indeed, and a lot of position being swapped back here in the middle too. Ave there at number 3 and Davidson at number 9. Off the 4th corner, complete lap number 1. It's Tyler. Darland is running in 2nd position, and Robbie Rice, the pole sitter, drops back to 3rd.
Riding along with J.J. Yaley, Derek Davidson right in front of him, and you can see a lot of traffic that he's going to have to move through in order to move to the front of this field. Cerniak in that black number 1 car right behind him.
Now Rice begins to put some pressure on Darland for the 2nd position as the leader, Brian Tyler, begins to pull away just a little bit. Rice is in 3rd position, and back there in the 4th spot,
Tracy Hines. He's all over the back end of Rice's. He's obviously the fastest qualifier, new track record, so he's going to want to get to the front as quickly as he can as those 3 cars nose to tail. Looks like Darland a little bit loose off the corner. Nobody can make a move on him though.
Rice looking to the high side. He's going to try it up there, but that may not be a good idea. We'll see if it does work out. Hines, meanwhile, makes an aggressive move to the inside. Hines started back in 6th position due to the fact that he was a fast qualifier. Has picked off 2 spots already. And, well, it worked out okay for Robbie. He didn't lose a position, but he did not gain a position either. By the way, Eric Gordon had a magneto problem, and that's the reason he was unable to start this race. Well, they continue to battle now for 2nd spot. Rice goes high once again, trying to make that outside groove work, but it won't right now.
Boy, he got a little bit loose. He gave the inside there to Tracy Hines. Hines couldn't take advantage of it, so obviously he's running pretty good on that outside groove. Dave Darland now has pulled away a couple of car lengths. We take a look a little bit farther back in the field. That's Bennett right there in 5th spot trying to catch those guys.
Bennett, the young man from Vincennes, Indiana. That is Dave Steele in the number 91 car and Billy Puterbaugh in the 7.
Yeah, Dave Steele trying to make a move on Jonathan Bennett. And you can see Tracy Hines doing the same thing with Robbie Rice up there in the spots in front of him.
Right now, Steele runs in the 6th position. Once again, back up front we go as Hines still tries to get around Robbie Rice, is unable to do so. That's Casey Kane running right behind the black and green number 7 of Billy Puterbaugh.
Yeah, he's moved up pretty well, trying to continue to move up. I believe he looked to be one of the fastest guys. So look at Dave Steele on the restart. He gets a jump and gets around Bennett right there on the restart.
Indeed, we have Steele now moving up to the 4th position, and he sets his sights on his teammate Tracy Hines and closes in on him also. But meanwhile, Hines also closes in on Dave Darland for the 2nd position as Tyler continues to lead this event with now a 1/3 of the race over, and Steele to the inside tries to get alongside and gets a little bit squirrely as now Hines moves to the outside of Darland.
Hines can hang in there. If he can stay at the side of him, he can't do it. The real key is being able to get off the corner and stay at the side of him coming off. Because if you're side of him, you can beat him into the next corner. You just can't do that. You can see through the middle, he's fast. Now coming off the corner, he just can't stay up there.
And once again, he looks to the outside here as Darland gets a little bit sideways off the corner. They continue to run to the same, and while these 2 guys battle for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th position, Brian Tyler is just pulling away from the field. He's stretched his lead out to about a half a straightaway advantage over Darland and the others.
I think Darland's his best compadre right now because he is kind of holding up Tracy Hines. Tracy Hines gets a good run in that time, but he just can't get off the corner. Darland, even though he's a little loose, still gets off the corner a little bit better.
Brian Tyler, the leader of the race.
Looks like we got trouble in Hines' car.
Hines slows down as something goes wrong with the car.
I think that's what you call a blown up motor. Does not look good.
Well, fortunately, he gets the car out of the groove and into the infield.
A lot of oil coming out of that car there. You can see that black streak as he went down into the infield.
Tough break for Tracy Hines.
Coming off this corner.
Here we go.
Steele got to the inside, couldn't quite make it work. But look at Yaley. He's on the inside of Derek Davidson going through there. Gets a little bit too low. I think Davidson kept the spot.
That was the battle for 7th position back there between those two. Meanwhile, up front here, Darlin and Trace and Brian Tyler running in the 2nd and 1st positions respectively. As the rest of the field comes down, pretty much in single file formation.
Billy Peterball running back there in 4th spot. Pretty much staying up with those guys in the first 3. As a matter of fact, he's putting a little pressure on Steele right now.
And behind Peterball is Tony Elliott. Then comes Ave and Derek Davidson. Once again, Steele looks to the inside of Dave Darlin in the 2nd corner. Nothing is doing there.
Well, it looks like Tony Elliott right now has moved up on the back end of that pack as the first 7 or 8 cars running very close together.
Here comes Yaley chasing Derek Davidson down. And once again, Steele and Darlin trying to decide who's going to run in 2nd spot. It becomes at this point almost a protect your position race, doesn't it?
Well, and Dave Darlin obviously has a race car that's very loose, so all he can do is try to keep it to the bottom of the racetrack, keep anybody from sneaking by on the inside, which means Dave Steele is going to have to go to the outside, and he doesn't seem to want to do that very badly.
Steele had to make his way into the feature through the semi. We're on board with J.J. Yaley, who is also having trouble moving up through the field. He's still right behind the yellow numbers 9 car of Derek Davidson.
Yeah, you can see he can get to the inside of Davidson. He had a good shot on that restart, but he just could not make the pass. And you can see Darlin's still within the sight. He's only about a half a straightaway in front of Yaley, who's running back there in the 7th spot.
Black car ahead of Derek Davidson is Tony Ave.
Actually, Yaley's running in 8th right now. Derek Davidson in 7th spot. Ave in front of them as those guys still battling for that position. The first 7 or 8 cars, actually 9 cars, as Cerniak is right behind this group.
And Yaley now sticks his nose down to the inside of Derek Davidson, but he cannot make the pass.
You can see when that left front tire touches the grass, you can see that back end wiggle. You just can't get the back end in that, or the left front in that grass, or it causes the car to get upset.
Up front, meanwhile, Brian Tyler continues to hang on to the lead. In fact, he's got a nice, comfortable lead at the moment as Darlin and Steele continue to run in the 2nd and 3rd position. There's Brian Tyler, whose best finish this year in 4 of the 5 starts was at Winchester. He finished 3rd. He was 4th at Eldora, 10th at Tri-City in Granite City, Illinois, and 12th at Eldora in the 2nd race there.
Get under him going down the front straightaway.
Darlin won at Eldora earlier this year, was 6th in the other Eldora races. On the pavement, his best finish was 11th at Winchester and 15th at Anderson. So this is going to be a big win for him, if you will, even though he appears to be finishing in 2nd position, but a big night on the pavement for Dave.
You can see that. There's Cerniak, followed by McCord. There's Justin Marvel, Kading, and Robbie Rice running back there. That's 12, 13, and 14. So those guys, Robbie Rice come back up a little bit after that spin.
On board once again with J.J. Yaley. And he has dropped back a car length or so from Derek Davidson since the last time we checked on him. Well, coming down as Tyler begins to lap some of the slower traffic. That's Levi Jones in the number 2 car coming up now on Brad Armstrong. The white flag is out. We've got one more lap to go. And Dave Darlin now with a little bit of separation between himself and Dave Steele.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to have an easy victory here. Once he got out in front on that lead lap, he never gave up. And Darlin hangs on for 2nd and Steele in 3rd.
It's the 10th career win in the Stoops Freightliner Sprint Car Series for Brian Tyler, a 32-year-old driver from Parma, Michigan. He wins here at Hawkeye Downs in Cedar Rapids, Iowa.